Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2004 Santa's Elves franchise. Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas. And before we start, just to give you an idea of how odd some of the random results of things can be, we'll look at the weekly awards for Week 6, in which quarterback Quentin Evans threw for 8 touchdowns.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be a record if we were to do that. But anyway, that was just a quick look at that. And of course, now the bad news, RecV5X. You better have your curls and outs in order.
Because we're up against the Goblins again.
Up against the Goblins again. And of course, they are still an all-Madden team.
Mm-hmm.
With a 97 rated overall defense. So it's going to be another tough one, although you got on them real quick last time around. You were kind of all over them in the first quarter there.
Well, we'll see what I can do. It depends, too, on how much man coverage they want to come out and play, right? If they figured out that's a bad idea yet or not. Or if they ever will.
Well, hopefully they don't. Or if they play zone coverage, you'll just be throwing lots of curls.
Yeah, basically.
Although that being said, it is a little bit easier to run against zone defenses too, right?
It is, yeah.
Because they don't have all those players bunched, like nearby.
But I haven't had any success running against all Madden teams since we started this series again up this year.
Yeah, that's true.
I can run against every other type of team, but I can't run against an all Madden one.
If I remember right, last season I didn't do very well running the ball either. I was mainly a passer. And with all kinds of weird non-standard formations and motion and that kind of thing.
As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. We're nearing the midpoint of the season.
So it's 0 degrees here again at the North Pole.
As always.
As always. And we'll just skip through that part because the Goblins won the toss and elected to receive. So I'm going to pick the end of the field to defend.
The teams have taken the field.
And hopefully things will go well for us today.
And what do they look like, again? I know they have tons of everything, like a 99 overall quarterback with a little bit of scrambling speed.
Yeah, he didn't really scramble much the first time we played him, though. He didn't really make an effort to do that too much. He was able to move around in the pocket and be kind of elusive.
They have a 99 speed halfback and a 97 speed halfback.
Yeah.
And the 97 speed halfback has 91 strength.
Yeah, they have some crazy talent on that team. That's for sure.
Oh, but he can't pass block or run block. There you go.
Yeah, their fullback is injured, so they have only a 91 rated fullback.
Oh no, only a 91 rated fullback. Whatever will they do?
Yeah, with 99 break tackle.
And he blocks like a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
And of course they got speed to burn at wide receiver, except that guy's hurt, so then they've got this guy.
Yeah. Well, they still have enough speed out there. I'm going to have to be playing a cushion anyway. And that's something in my strategy that never really changes. I play.
Holy shit, they have a 98 strength tight end with 78 speed.
Wow. Yeah, I'll be playing a big cushion and playing man coverage.
Looks like they've got an injury at line.
Yeah, pretty much, because basically the times that they burned me with a big play the last game was when I switched to a zone coverage a little bit too early.
Yep.
So
they have 2 99 rated defensive tackles. Because 1 isn't enough.
Yep, that's right. Well, I think they play mainly a 4-3 defense, right? So. And you're not going to be throwing the ball over any of those guys' heads.
They have a 99 speed strong safety. Oh, their third down running back was apparently their fullback.
Yeah, how unusual.
Who's better receiver, apparently.
Yeah, well.
But he's injured, so they're only going to have the 99 speed guy in there.
Yeah, but he can't catch as well.
But he can't catch as well.
Okay, well, kick it away and let's see how things go here.
Here's the kickoff team.
You see, they played Chicago last week and beat them, right? Which is why Chicago now is 6-1 as well.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He takes a knee. He took a knee in the end zone.
And they're going to start from the 20. Okay. Well.
Clinton is the deep back on the ground. Pressure.
Ooh.
Slings it to the
Wow.
outside. And that brings up second down.
Okay.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Backing off.
Get at him, Keith. Use your left. 94.
Drops back. Under pressure.
Oh, somebody got cut blocked. I think he outran his coverage man a little bit.
Catching the pass.
This receiver has great body control.
It's going to be hard to cover that guy.
He always seems to come up
Just
with it.
because he's so fast, right?
Very confident that their offense can take over and create all kinds of problems for the defense, John.
This team's very good at freezing
Hey,
the
that was
defense.
pretty
Doesn't
quick.
sound like
What
much,
the
but
hell?
Getting the defense to hesitate for just a split second to make the difference between a short gain or a first down.
Well, at least everybody managed to get in place.
Yeah, well, I used an audible there, right?
Almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
That was a pretty quick play call, though, right?
You don't get a better
Like they,
chance at an interception than he had right there.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The pass falls incomplete. What have you heard, Melissa?
Okay.
I had a chance to talk to the head coach during warm-up. He told me they need to just get out there and execute their game plan. They know that if they can take care of the football and come up with a few big plays on defense, they'll put themselves in a good position to come away with the win. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the sideline. Closing in.
Hey,
got a sack.
Got the sack.
Everybody know he was on the field on that play.
They just keep coming.
I think maybe you mentioned their halfback was not a very good pass blocker.
That's right.
Yeah, well, basically the linebacker ran right by him. But it's interesting, though, like I noticed sometimes, even though this guy doesn't have an angled pass rush, if you shift the line, it's subtle, but it does seem to angle the pass rush pattern a little bit.
Yep.
So he kind of loops around the outside. And this time, like this guy, remember, I have him cutting into the middle here to collapse the pocket, and it looks like they just all generally forgot to block. Right?
Yep.
It's weird. It's like
Let's get back to
all
the
of a
action on
sudden
the field.
they just forgot how to play football in that play.
Apparently.
So I don't know that I can take any credit for that, because it basically looked like a complete
Hitchcock
breakdown of
looking
the
for a
offensive
good
line
here. Here's the punt.
for some reason.
The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. Let's see if they can turn this first drive into points.
Oh well, here comes the curls and outs.
Oh yeah, you know what? If we're gonna do the curls and outs, we might as well start lining up in a pass formation right away.
Number 9 sets up. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off. Turns.
Well, so far so good.
Yep.
Picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Dropping back to pass on first.
Wow, they both turned the wrong way.
Yeah, they forgot how to play defense, too, by the looks of it. Oh, keep going. Oh,
Not quite.
couldn't quite stay in bounds.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position.
Yeah, they forgot how to play defense on that play.
That guy after
Wow.
he made the reception.
I mean, it's nice to get that kind of a break, but you don't feel like you earned it when they play like that, right?
Well, that's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
They'll probably cheese us later in the game.
Oh, probably, yeah. I would imagine that there's going to be a reckoning coming.
Well, we've already got our points. That's all that matters.
And the Elves in the stands cheer. See, even our crowd looks very Christmassy with lots of red and green, eh?
And so they turn that drive into a
Yep.
great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Well, it is the
They did
season.
everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
He got all of that one. He took a knee in the end zone, and they'll start the drive.
Okay, well,
First and 10.
see, I like
Ball on their own 20.
this particular
Loosening up the coverage on the
formation
outside.
when they first take over, because if they spot the ball in the middle of the field, this is a bit more balanced posture, right?
Throwing. This pass is incomplete. That one hit him in the hands, but it just couldn't hang on.
Pretty good play call on that one. Everything happened just as it's drawn up. Just couldn't hang on to it.
They'll go from the I formation. The corners are backing off. Clinton. Down he goes.
Hey, look at that team tackle.
It's the culprits
Yep.
at 4, maybe 5 there.
Well,
Giving some cushion on the outside. Looking upfield. Setting up play action.
oh, look at that.
Oh,
I don't know if that'll count as a sack, but
This punt will be his second of the day. Here's the kick.
okay, get away from that. Get away from that. What are you doing?
yeah, what are you doing, man? Don't even try to block that.
Yikes.
Don't even try to get a block there. That could bounce back and hit you.
Wow.
Well, we're going to stick out with the passing
Ball on their own
offense here.
38.
Yeah, you don't see that kind of behavior on a punt return in Madden 05. I'm not used to that. That kind of caught me by surprise a little bit. But I guess maybe I'll have to give the fair catch signal or something.
Or something,
just to
yeah.
keep those guys away from it.
If you're going to sit back there in the zone, there are bound to be some holes in the
It's just
pass
that even
coverage.
calling a fair catch, I didn't want to have to run that far in order to field it, you know?
Yep.
To move the ball.
See, the advantage of coming out in that twin tight ends is I can basically immediately see if they're in man coverage or not
Yeah.
without having to test for it.
Under pressure, gets the pass off, runs through the tackle. They don't have to go deep to pick up first down.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
That hit looked like it hurt.
Yeah, that looked like it was a little bit rough.
He'll dink and dunk you all the way down to the end zone.
So they have first and 10 here.
So it looks like they're going to play a series of zone defenses against you here now.
Going to the air on first down. Big open. And he
Yeah, it would seem so, but we're going to get those yards one way or another.
Yeah. Well, when they start shuffling sideways like that, as long as you got time to stand in there and wait for him to get out of the way, then you've pretty much got it.
dropping back. Pressure coming. Throwing.
Ooh. Oh, he had a chance
Almost.
at it. I thought you were taking a bit of a risk there, but
Yeah, well, I thought I could throw it over the defensive end who went out there in the zone, and it turns out I could because he's a defensive end.
yeah, unfortunately, your guy just couldn't catch it.
All right, 90 speed or not, he's still a defensive end, right? He can't jump.
Yeah.
Defensive ends can't jump. They can't play basketball.
Gets the pass off. He finds
That's apparently how it works.
Yep.
at the 26-yard line.
Well, you know what? When you look in the draft and you see the jumping height of some of these 300-pound guys, and it's like 21 inches. You know, it's like over a foot less than a DB can jump,
Yep.
or some wide receivers, right?
That's why I look for linebackers who can jump.
Yeah.
Dropping back, pressure, slings it
Oh,
on the
he
outside.
dropped that one.
Dropped it.
There.
A lot of teams use their short passing game like a running game.
Hit in the hands.
High percentage passes that allows them
That's
to keep
okay.
possession.
You know, maybe they'll line up in man
Downfield.
coverage one of these days, and we'll be able to throw a
Sometimes
10-yard
those short passes
pass.
can turn into a big game.
Yeah.
But as a
Or
receiver
we'll throw
on
it to
a short
Seward again.
pattern or outlet route, you have to stay disciplined and make the catch. before
Well,
you
if
try
need
and
be,
create
I
extra
guess.
yardage.
Under pressure, throws it.
Oh, well.
And then it hit him, too.
Looked like it hit him at the line.
Down after the incompletion.
Yeah, we got tipped at the line, and then it hit him, and then he just didn't catch it.
Yeah, well. So what are we doing here? We're playing a zone defense.
We're playing a zone defense.
Well, you're gonna do the thing here, right?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
With the pass, he
Well,
hits
you're
his
not gonna get enough for a first down, but
Well, I'm gonna get enough for a field goal, I think.
yeah.
officially to be a 37-yard attempt.
We can run the clock a little too.
Yeah.
There'll be 2 scores up.
And it's on its way.
Whoa!
The attempt
Boy,
is
that
good.
one just barely made it.
Still made it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a yellow.
Must be a little bit windier than we thought or something.
No, I shanked that one real bad.
Oh.
Booming kick down.
Yeah, well, you do have like quarterback Santa Claus out there kicking field goals too, right?
Yeah, that's
He
true.
might be slightly
Overturn
less
this time on
accurate
the
than
offense.
kicker
Heads out
Santa
on the
Claus.
field, taking over at the 20. Clinton, the deep back, man in motion.
Oh, here we go.
Pressure coming, rolling right with the throw.
Uh-oh.
Incomplete. And that pass
he dropped that one.
was right there, but he couldn't make the catch.
He did a nice job of getting in position and giving the quarterback.
Yeah,
a
that
good
safety
target.
was roaring over
Just
there,
get
right?
under
It looked like that
control.
was going to be a big collision.
Corners playing off a bit. The visiting team come out in the bunch formation with the pass. and
Well,
he
they're going to
makes the
complete
grab.
that one. I'm not going to be able to do
Usually a
anything
good
about
call
that.
to Throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
The corners are backing off. Tucks it away. A couple maybe 3 yards on that run.
Well, we did okay there.
Yep.
2nd and 8.
Empty backfield. Wow, look at this, eh?
Closing in, throws it, and it's complete.
Thing is, when they line up in the empty backfield like that, you're almost guaranteed that you're going to see a short, quick pass, right?
Yep.
Because generally speaking, the pass protection doesn't hold up long enough for him to be able to throw anything very far down the field. Which is why I don't usually get too concerned when I see 5 wide receivers, right? Or 4 wide receivers and a tight end.
Yep. Well, for me, I only throw short passes, so I'll line up in those formations because it's what I do. But I'm sure glad that safety stood in there and wrapped him up.
Yeah.
Because it looked like somebody was going to block the free safety there.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion, using motion. Pressure, gets rid of it. Great pass.
Yeah.
Woodson looked good on that reception.
When you make a grab like that,
Well, he picked up a yard.
Look in your direction.
Yep.
9 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. The corners playing off a bit.
See, I'm kind of surprised that they're not running more than they do, which is why I'm playing such generally thin fronts, right?
Yep.
Because they haven't really showed me any intention to establish a run. Like, they'll try a run play once in a while kind of thing.
Yep.
But they don't really do it enough for me to consider it to be a threat, right?
Pressure coming.
He dropped it. Hey.
Yeah, that was Santa Claus hanging off him. That's why he dropped it.
Yeah. But that's why I've been playing like nickel and dime defenses and, you know, like 5 and 6 men in the box kind of thing.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to catch the ball too when you've got 415 pounds of milk and cookies hanging off you too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he is a load. He's short, but he's wide.
Directing traffic. Closing in, throws it, and he hits his target. They'll mark it at the 35-yard line. Right on the mark.
It's funny, they seem to get that catching it behind them animation on that route in this game a little bit more often.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that's a plus about this too is when you audible to this play, you've got a halfback on the left and your tight end Jones is the other protection guy, right?
Yep.
So,
actually, both tight ends are.
Yeah.
Because that's the way the formation is designed.
Uh-oh. Well, you managed to get rid of it at least.
Yeah, I think Jones protected me there. If we take a look at that.
Well, no, he didn't
maybe
really,
not.
He didn't really block anybody. I think
that guy just didn't hit me.
Yeah, you just managed to shuffle over and buy enough time to throw that away, right?
Yeah, well, I guess he wasn't feeling like he wanted to hit me or something. I mean, who really wants to hit Santa, right? You'll end up on the naughty list if you do.
Somehow, I don't think these guys are worried about it.
Yeah, well, they are a bunch of fucking goblins, right?
That's right, they are the goblins.
Dropping back, pressure, throws it.
Arch rivals of the Elves, right?
To make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
Changing the play now. Under pressure, gets the pass off.
Did we make it?
Yeah, you squeaked it past the first down marker just barely.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts the ball where either his guy...
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy to hit receivers in the numbers on pass that short, John.
Yeah, really, hey?
Looks like he's changing the play.
Oh, yeah, that's Stewart. That's that tight end that you hired out of free agency. Yeah.
We didn't have a choice in my defense.
Yeah, but he does seem to be fairly reliable when you throw the ball to him. He catches it, so...
Yeah, he is actually getting the job done for the most part. Well, he's about as reliable as any of our wide receivers, right?
Yeah. Well, and he seems to be able to pick up yardage after you throw it to him, too, on that pass, right? So he must have a little bit of agility as well to be able to turn around and run up the field.
Closing in, passing
Oh, knocked down at the line.
Yeah, they knocked him down. Quarterback sneak.
Brings up third down.
Yeah, I guess we can run it twice.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you don't get a pass knocked down at the line here.
Third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Well, they kept it in the quarterback.
He's number
They
one.
picked up the first down, but you want to make sure you don't get them too banged up.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to this
First
now.
and 10.
I think we'll be able to run the quarter out here.
Yeah, you're going to run the quarter out.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Oh, that's an interesting adjustment they just made.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Make another one so we can throw it to Jones maybe.
Passing on first down. Goes with a
Yeah,
short
they
pass
knocked
to the
it down
right side.
again.
They can't complete that short pass. and
That
it's
seems to
second
be the
down.
only way they can stop you from completing a pass out of that, though, right? If they can get a lineman with his hands up, then that seems to be the defense against that.
Changing the play now.
I don't know. They usually play a flat zone here when they do this, so watch out.
Dropping back.
Oh, they're blitzing that guy, and they still manage to get somebody to knock it down.
He's got to do a better job.
Yo, I
of
can't seem to
reading
get it
the
over the
go
blitzing
through
guy.
expression.
Even though he doesn't get to me, I
Lock
can't
in on
actually
one
seem
guy
to
and
get
try
it
and force
over
it.
him.
Yeah.
He has to know that other guys in the offense can make plays out there too.
Calling an audible.
This looks like some kind of bizarre mixed coverage here.
Yep.
Stewart looks like he'll be uncovered.
Gets rid of it.
Ah,
Oh, what was that?
Ball's incomplete. He overthrew the target.
There was no
An
way
overthrow.
he was going to get to that one.
What were you trying to do there, though?
oh, I made it a longer curl, and then I ended up with an
Number
overthrow.
19 is back to punt. Williams is the deep return man.
I think it takes too long to run that longer curl. I think that the pass rush would have got to you anyway before you had a chance to. Hey, look at that. Oh, did you get it?
No.
Oh, nice try.
Yeah, actually, I think it hit me and bounced. I think it hit me in the helmet there.
Yeah.
But took that big sideways bounce.
It was going to bounce in there anyway, I think.
Yo, these guys aren't really assertive about catching it, right?
No,
So
no, I think you pretty much have to do it yourself.
To the air on first down. Rowan hits him on the run. Law with a tight spiral on that pass.
That guy's always had a great arm. That's something you can't teach.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get a bit of pressure here.
The corners playing back. Pass play here on first down. Slings it to
Yes,
the
I did.
look at you.
Get a little pressure, make him throw the ball
I
bad,
don't think the
right?
receiver did enough to try and break that one
Make
up.
him throw that hot potato out to the flat, and I've got it.
Scoring position.
That you do.
Yeah, you just have to watch the to make sure they don't have a linebacker or something
Pressure. Throws it.
guarding the flat there, right?
Wow, that cornerback just ran me over.
Heck of a
Yeah.
back.
That's a cornerback.
Those big old defensive
Yeah, he was
linemen
playing pretty
playing
shallow
right
there. I
in.
almost thought that maybe he was playing a flat zone
Making the
there.
right read and hitting his receiver.
But it looks like you got away with it that time.
Well, that's okay. Maybe we can throw an incomplete pass to Taylor.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You had a rash of batted down passes. Maybe your line will do a little better job here this time around.
Pressure, throwing a strike to the end zone.
Out of bounds.
I challenge that.
We have a challenge, so the referee will go over to the sideline and see if it was the right call. And if not, the team is going to
Although
lose
he's
the
probably
timeout.
out of bounds because no, 1, 2.
Play, so will we.
He got 2 feet in, right? See, there's the right foot, left foot, right?
Yeah.
I think you're going to win this challenge. Yep, you won that challenge. It's a touchdown.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes
He was in by so far, it was like really obvious. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was almost a deliberately done test just to see if you were paying attention.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
And it's up. And the extra point is good.
Because I've seen way closer passes to the sideline than that called
Catches, yeah.
catches without any question, right?
But I wonder too if it's because like Taylor has a history of getting called for those as well.
I don't know. I think it's a random thing, to tell you the truth. It's something they put in the game to make challenges a relevant thing that you needed to use, right?
He takes a knee. The last time the offense had the ball, they gave it away on an interception. Let's see what happens this time down the field.
Well, we'll go back to this
They
again
line up in the I formation. The corners are giving a bit
for
of
a little
cushion.
while.
With the throw.
Oh, well, he's going to get a face mask.
He yanked his helmet and it cost him.
With his helmet on sideways
Well, he
like
is
that,
grumpy,
I bet he
right?
thought his whole
Yep,
head
that's
was
true.
gonna
He is
readjust around
grumpy.
his neck.
But we're building up a good lead in the first half here against these guys.
Yeah, well, so long as if I can get a stop in this one, then we'll really be in the driver's seat. But I don't know. I think I feel like I've been living on borrowed time here.
Fakes the handle. Long. Didn't have the time they needed to get it over.
The defense likes to keep the pressure on. They'll bring extra guys.
See, that
on
quarterback
over
didn't
the
leave
side,
milk and
hoping
cookies
for
out for Santa when he was young.
Yep, he should have.
Should have.
Well,
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack. Giving some cushion on the outside. Drops back. Pressure coming.
Oh,
He reaches
man.
to his throw.
Oh,
It's a
man.
visiting team. And you know the defense
That's
is
still going to be a
very
big loss of
dangerous.
yards.
yep.
Yeah, he picked up the trash.
Backing off. Closing
Oh,
in.
they picked this all up though. Ah!
Wow,
Two-
they are not having any luck today.
That's why you play 2 deep zone though, right?
Line did a pretty good job of protection.
I'm glad that I recruited those speedy safeties
Get
now,
the pass under control.
because that probably prevented that from turning into a touchdown, right?
Probably, yep.
Put it away here.
Yeah, I don't know. These guys are just not having any luck at all today.
I think they're trying to throw deep like almost every other play, right? And that's why I'm having success getting pressure and stuff like that,
Because
because
they're
I think,
standing in there.
yeah, he's standing in there. He's trying to get a long pass down the field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And most of my defenses are designed that if you want to throw short passes, then I'll kind of give those up.
Across midfield.
But if you try to throw deep, I'm going to get in the backfield and probably sack you, right?
Yeah, he
Yep.
really zipped that one out there. This guy's
Because
been known to
the idea is I don't want to give
dislocate
their receivers enough time to be able to run a deep pattern, right?
Looks like he's calling an audible. Dropping back, under pressure, throws it, comes up with it, Singleton makes the
Yeah,
tackle.
that's a good play. You just have to, like I said, you have to be careful and watch
The receiver on
and
that
read the
pass.
zone on that side and make sure they aren't following him out there with a linebacker or something.
Pull the ball in and tuck it in before you get hit.
Number 9 sees something in the defense. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. At the 30. How about that speed? Great
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Not only did the quarterback
Yeah, we're just
show off his
lining up
strong arm,
looking to
the
pass,
receiver
basically.
just
That's
played
basically
some
what I've been
amazing
doing all
soft
game
hand.
long.
A great throw with an even better catch.
Yeah,
is
well,
always
if we
an
have a
easy
big
way to
enough
pick up
lead in the
first down.
second half, then maybe you can go to the run a little bit then, hey?
No, you know what they say, right? Bad things happen when you go to the ground.
Yeah.
Dropping back to pass on first down.
Oh, come on! Oh,
Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there
I'm
to
surprised
jump on
they
the ball.
called that a fumble. You know, like
Yeah, he didn't.
normally when it gets knocked out that quick, they call it an incomplete pass.
Yeah, he didn't hang on to the ball for very long, right?
So it's 1st and 10. Following
But you can't really challenge
loosening
that.
up the coverage on the outside. Throwing on first down. Closing in. Steps up into the pocket.
Oh, wow, look at that. The guy went backward out of the way, right?
Yeah, he got greedy and went into an interception animation, trying to make something happen.
What you're gonna get.
So they have first
Oh,
and 10
well.
here.
Things were
Ball
going a
on their
little
own
bit too
42.
well. Right?
Going to the air on first down. Pressure. Throwing. With the catch. Law hit his target. And they have a first down.
This guy makes it tough catches look easy.
It off to the back.
See, that's why I play that wide defensive end out there.
That's because
Yep.
the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Again, he'll get the ball. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Third and long. Ball on the 47-yard line. Giving some cushion on the outside. Drops back under pressure. Gets the pass off.
Okay,
Puts the ball
well,
away, and that's his
I
fourth
guess,
pass reception so far.
It'll cost us a bit of yardage, but at least they're not going to get some points out of it.
Hitchcock would like to place this one inside the 10. Here's the kick.
No, they're gonna.
Oh, wow, that was a cheesy bounce. Wow.
Not really any surprise there, though.
He'll sneak it. The defender brings him down at the 6. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run, and that's just what he did. 2nd and 8. Keeps it.
Okay.
Out of a college playbook, but it's executed well. And they gain a lot of
I'm not
yards.
taking any risks. If I go backwards for a handoff, I might get stopped for a loss.
Here's what
Yep,
both teams
that's
have done
true.
on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
He'll keep it. Can't bring him down.
There, now we're good.
Okay. You have a little bit of room to work now,
It's
huh?
1st and 10.
That's right. We got a little bit of room and a fresh set of downs.
That corner looks funny over there on the right.
Looks like he's
Yeah,
calling
he's
it
probably blitzing.
Just watch out, they'll quite often
off. Pressure coming.
roll a
Flings it to the
linebacker
outside.
over there if they corner blitz,
Play there
right?
As they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Well, that's okay. Instead of dealing with that, we instead just decided to throw it to Stewart.
Yeah, he fumbled once, but then that should be enough, right?
Well, we're in a position where we can't really afford to not give the guy the ball, right?
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throwing.
Now that you got a
Short
drop.
pattern ends up with an incompletion.
Yeah, that was Taylor dropping that.
Before
Yeah.
he got the ball.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 30. Changing the play now.
So we're going to throw it to Taylor again, probably.
Or not, because they got the corner out there way wide, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Closing in. Gets the pass off.
So we'll throw it to Gibson.
Yeah.
He never gets the ball.
He does occasionally.
That one right on the money.
Well, he just happened to be open there. That's why I threw it to him.
Yeah.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Going to the air on first down with the throw, and it's caught. Good connection there.
Getting some yardage.
Yep. Chewing up the clock.
Completion regardless of the coverage.
Yeah, who says you can't play throw for 400 yards a game and still play ball control?
Yep. That's ball control.
Yeah, okay. I'll deal with that.
Throwing on first down. Pressure. Slings it out to the left. And he makes the grab.
Yeah, he's not going to run away from anybody, but at least he can catch the ball.
Well, both of their corners on the outside have 99 speed, so...
Yeah. Well, now you can take it down to 2 minutes here.
Yep. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do.
2 minutes left in the quarter. Directing traffic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shift everybody over to that side, please.
Under pressure with the throw. The adjustment. That was a spectacular leap.
Well, that might have been thrown a little high. Might have been better off throwing it lower, but...
Yeah, he's gonna give you a dirty look when he comes back to the huddle for making him hang up in the air like that, eh?
In that situation.
Well, you know what, though? He's a halfback who can hang up in the air like that.
Yeah. Don't they call those hospital passes?
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh,
Get a
well.
free candy cane if you're in the hospital.
Yeah. Besides, the Elves have full medical coverage anyway, right?
That's right, yep. No denials.
Pressure coming. Slings it out.
Oh, knocked it down. So now you're going to have to... Are you a little far for a quarterback sneak here, or are you going to
We
give it
can
a try?
sneak twice.
Okay, well, give it a go then. See if you can get it. Seems to be the only running play that works against these guys anyway. Oh, they didn't give you... Oh, well, that's okay. You can run some more time off the clock.
Yeah, there you go.
If
Fuck.
they don't get in, there's no need to rush with it, because there's plenty of time left. This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
Directing traffic.
Oh, you're actually going to try a dive play, are you?
Yeah, well, you know, if I get stopped,
Change.
then I can run some more time off the clock.
Yeah, change things up a little. Yeah, I guess you've got plenty of timeouts, so you can stop the clock if you need to. Besides, maybe this will catch them by surprise. Because you haven't run this yet.
Home team.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball.
Yeah, that guy came in there going after Santa Claus, and he didn't even realize that...
That other people can run the ball too, right?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1 comes in for the extra point.
Well, good job. You started in a really deep hole here.
It's on its way, and the extra point is good. And now
Well, it helps when you've had your milk and cookies every day.
And
Yep.
by the way they're playing right now, they can
You want to grow up big and
100.
strong, eat your milk and cookies. Oh God, that's
well.
gone. Bye-bye.
You're gonna help him out here a little bit.
from the 6.
Well, okay.
Let's see if this
They didn't really get much more than that.
No, at least they were,
They had to field it.
For a
Yeah.
last-second field goal attempt before halftime.
you know what? I'm gonna...
Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Dropping back, throwing.
See that hot potato pass out there, and I think they're gonna call that out of bounds.
The visiting team line up in the shotgun.
Looks like the same alignment here.
Using motion.
Oh, they're gonna move somebody this time.
Stepping up.
Oh, wow, how did I not get him?
Catch is made.
Whoa, boy, that was close.
Yep.
Yikes.
Remaining.
One thing as a defender you want to
I think
on
that
here.
was the tight end, though. That's why he wasn't able to outrun those guys.
Yeah.
A big play that lets them get points before the half.
It's 1st and 10. With the pass, incomplete. That incomplete pass brings
He just
up
hit your defensive end with that
This
one.
is where the
Yeah.
defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
loosening up the coverage on the outside. Drops back, closing in, gets John that went right off
Defensive
the
lineman playing that zone,
Bet you
eh?
as soon as he let that
Yep.
go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Steps up into the pocket. Pressure.
And a sack.
Extra attention to
Is that a Santa Claus? That's a Santa
That's
Claus
Santa
sack.
Claus getting the sack, yep.
Yep.
That's what I was hoping for, though. I figured, you know what, if you're going to try and outspeed me, then I'll just have 5 players play really far off the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
And if you want to try and throw those long passes, I'll still get you.
Well, there you go. It sure seems to have worked.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's been a bit of a challenge, though, on defense.
You've been managing yourself well, though.
Yeah, well, I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. We still have a half to play yet.
Ah,
Anyway, it must be time to take the halftime stretch.
indeed. And we're back.
Yes, and
And
in
we
the
go
first
back to
half, Omar
back
Law
as we
there
get the
only
second
managed to
half
complete
underway.
45% of his passes.
Wow, look at you.
And I actually got credited with 4 sacks.
Nice.
Oh, let's go this way.
Ah.
Okay.
Let's just stop and change directions.
So I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop here on defense because things have been just going entirely too well.
I'm sure things are going just fine. Just don't think about it too hard.
Yeah.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
This is looking like it's going to go to Stewart.
Probably up.
Under
Oh.
pressure, gets the pass off.
That's kind of a dirty coverage thing they do, right? Like that guy going out to the flat there will hold him up.
Yep.
With his defense, especially the secondary.
That's
He felt
okay.
that the unit allowed too many big plays, and it's put the team.
But you managed to hang in there and wait for him
Look
to
for the
get
defense
clear.
to blitz more in the second half, Al.
Thank you. That was Melissa.
But that's one of the
Stark
things
with
that the
updated
AI
side.
defensive players will do, right? Like they'll hold up your players in their pass routes.
Well, that can work in your favor, too, depending on what your pass routes are.
Yeah.
The 40.
Ooh, okay, we are not...
Through the
There
Yeah,
is
you're-
just no running over that guy.
No, you're not running over that guy.
No, we're just going to get hit by that guy.
And he had to throw it where his receiver could catch it, and he threw a dart there.
directing traffic.
They switched to a 3-4 base defense here at some point. I don't know when that happened, but at some point that happened.
Yeah, just watch out for a blitz here.
Passing on first down. With the throw, he hits his receiver.
Did you see that? That guy was jumping before I ever threw it.
47-yard line.
Yeah,
See?
he's already
Trying.
trying. Yeah, that almost hit him in the helmet too. Actually,
Almost.
it's a game of inches, folks, and
Yeah.
that was just a couple of them right there.
Yeah, well.
As John would say, right? It's a game of inches, and that was a couple of them right there.
Yep.
Number 9. Directing traffic. Closing in, gets the pass off.
Oh, he should have thrown it to the right.
Yeah, I know.
He was wide open.
I didn't see that guy, though. I didn't see him, because he was, like, directly behind our guy. I actually physically didn't see him, so what I saw was there was nobody around him. I'm like, wow, there's nobody around him.
Yeah, now they're playing that guy out wide, eh?
Yeah, of course they are.
Drops back, pressure, with the throw. The pass falls incomplete. He felt the pressure and got rid of the ball.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
This is what, punt number 3?
Something like that. Second one.
Here's the punt. From the
Well, no return on that one.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah,
Needs to do
really.
a better job of reading his block. Then again, he didn't get too many to work with.
inside their own 20.
Going in the shotgun here already. Wow.
Pass play here on first down. He's looking, throwing. He has it down the sideline. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 13.
Oh, well. Completion of 2 for 2 yards, I guess.
He watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. That's a nice looking play.
Perry comes in motion, drops back, under pressure, gets the pass off,
Ah.
and he makes the grab. Law with a strong
Not
arm,
much I can
gets
do
him a
about
first
that.
down.
Yeah,
Nope.
That was a heck of a pass. I mean, you could just hear that ball.
Well, they're going to
sizzling
get
in
their
the air.
yards one way or the other, man.
First and 10 here.
I don't think you gotta, you just gotta not think about the yards.
Yeah.
Using motion. To the air on first down. Pressure coming with the pass, and the catch is made. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
Closing in.
Oh, didn't get the super fast pressure that time, eh?
Nope.
At the 49 yard line. Excellent gain on first
Oh,
down.
well.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Yeah, and then the rest of that was made up by that running back who can break tackles.
The corners are backing off.
Any play they run where they don't get an instant touchdown, I'm basically considering that a win.
Pressure gets the pass off. Room to run. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll
boy.
dig for the ones in the dirt. He's
Yeah, I
not
think the
afraid
next
to
time
go
I'm
across
on
the
3rd
middle.
and 3, 3rd
He
and
has
3
a
is a
knack for
quarterback
getting
sneak
open when there's a
situation.
lot of
Yep,
traffic
I think
around.
you're right.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Sixth play of this drive.
You gotta play all out against these guys.
Yeah.
Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
Oh, look who it was, too.
Yeah, Mr. Grumpy, best
Wow.
hands on the defense.
That's as good a chance as you're ever going to
That's a
get.
pretty good effort.
Well, it just goes to show, though, we get hit in the hands for interceptions, too, and just don't get them.
Yeah.
Drops back with the throw.
Hot potato pass to the flat.
Henderson is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 34. Number 8 is doing a good job this afternoon, contributing his 4th catch of the game.
Well, let's assume
Here
they're
are the numbers
passing.
when it comes to third down conversions.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert
They might
on
be
third
tricky and
down,
try a
you keep
run, but
three
I
things.
doubt it.
You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Oh, did you see that?
wow!
I worked my way in there and I almost got to him myself, right?
We just saw an all-Madden player drop an open pass.
Yeah.
What is going on with these guys today? They're playing like shit.
I don't know. I'm not going to complain. With any luck, maybe they'll miss this field goal, too.
About a 51-yard attempt here.
There's no way they're going to miss
Kick
this.
is up.
They hit
missed
the
it!
upright.
How?
Wow.
How?
Oh, wow.
See, I told you, this is... I bet you this is like, we beat them one time, so now they're scripted to play worse. It's got to be something like that.
Looks like he's calling
I don't know, there's something different in the way that they're calling plays and the way that they're running plays in this game too, though, right?
Yeah, they're a lot weaker this time around.
Well, they seem to be trying to hit the longer passes and stuff. Like in the first game, they
Threw ins over the middle.
They threw passes over the middle, like short, quick passes over the middle and stuff like that a
Like
lot.
crazy, like all the time.
And they also threw more interceptions, right? Like they threw something like 4 interceptions in that game, but I couldn't sack them, right?
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it.
Catch that ball, you motherfucker.
Well, it's sneak time, like you said. You know, like it's almost like because they're trying to extend, like, and stretch the field down and throw those longer passes, I've got more time to get there with the pass rush, right?
Yep. Oh, we hurt someone.
Yeah, he ran over the middle linebacker.
Dave Winters.
The injury is known. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Passing on first down. Closing in. Throws it. Behind him. He has it. He has it. How about that?
You almost got a big play there.
Almost. Yeah, you can see what I'm trying to do there, right?
Yep. Yeah, you're trying to zigzag a little bit and try and make that last guy miss, right?
Or run him over.
Yeah, well, you're not going to run him over.
I'm going to try to run him over. I know this is Madden 04 and running people over is practically impossible, but that doesn't stop me from trying.
Oh, look at that. They're playing that jam.
Gets the pass off. Looked like it was going to be a reception, but he just couldn't hang on.
You have to be able to make those catches.
Melissa, what have you heard
Oh.
on the sidelines?
Well, he's going to be out for a while.
The mood is very somber.
Well, you know, those
down
milk
there
and
outside
cookies,
right
they
now.
make
He
quite
left
a
the field in a
package,
great
right?
deal of pain,
Yep.
And it appears that this injury could bring his season to an end.
Thanks for that report, Melissa.
What do you mean this injury could bring his season to an end? Still lots of time in the season.
He hits his
What are you talking about, Melissa?
Huge day for him. Another catch, giving him 9 for the game.
And you'd think this defense would catch on after he's been thrown to so many times. But he's still finding ways to get open for his quarterback, and it shows just how good he can be.
They have a nickel blitz.
Well, hopefully he'll be up to the challenge to block for you this time, hey?
Drops back, pressure, gets the pass off.
Oh, come on.
Well, I guess you're kicking a field goal
Some
now.
of these things, man.
So you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is a few.
Number 1.
Well, it's not like we haven't had our fair share of drops in this game.
Yep.
And it's up. And so that kick is good.
They just don't want you to run away with this just yet, right? You score a touchdown here and this game is effectively over, right? So they're just doing the little things to keep themselves in the game, like.
Well, we are several scores ahead now. I mean, how far ahead do we got to get before you feel secure?
I don't know, 40.
This team is going to have to focus a
With
lot.
two
But here's the thing, too.
with 2 minutes left.
Here's what I've noticed, too, is either they score 20 points or they score nothing. That's how it seems to go.
It's first and 10.
Like, there's no in between. Either they score 20 points or they score nothing.
Clinton is the deep back. Going to the air on first down. Under pressure with the pass. This one falls incomplete. Big drop on that play.
Yeah, what is with all the drops in this game?
Well, that was our middle linebacker defending that one, right? He
I know.
probably jarred it loose.
It
but-
just seems like there's a higher rate than normal of drops, too.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, they only dropped like 4 passes, I think, in the first game. And they threw like 60 passes in that game. Well, maybe not quite 60, but they threw a lot of passes, right?
There, see, that's more the kind of thing that they were tending to do before, right?
Yep, the hot potato short pass.
Yeah.
Just about every pass is right on the money. If you ask me, he might be one of the most accurate passers in the league right now.
Can't figure this one out, but they just backed up their corners and safeties, even though they'll probably see a run here.
This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Hand it off. Roll the run. He's taken
Well,
down.
I guess couldn't quite get it shifted over there in time.
Oh, well. At least you stopped the touchdown run.
They'll go from the I formation.
I suspected they might try a run there, but it was a little bit too late before I acted on it.
Going to the air on first down.
That was a backward pass.
For a gain of 5.
They're lucky he caught that, though.
Sometimes a play like this can be dangerous. The quarterback needs to make sure that only his receiver can catch it, because if he puts it in the wrong place, it's easy pickings for the defense.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. And he's able to hang on.
See, they seem to be able to...
They're playing like a team 20 points lower rated.
Yeah, they
really are.
They seem to be...
in a cold spot.
Yeah.
They just can't get anything done today. Maybe there is something to that, right? We beat them the first time, and so now they're thoroughly demoralized. Although, was the first time we played them a home game or an away game?
It was an away game.
Yeah, maybe that's got something to do with it, too.
Dropping back, closing in, tosses it right. The defender's
Well,
got it.
That's another one. That's the second one.
30, the 20, the 10, 5.
that's a touchdown, too.
Yep.
Pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary job a heck of a lot easier. And on that play,
But that was the mistake, though. You don't try and throw a long pass out of those spread formations. If you do, you're dead, right? Because your offensive line just can't protect you well enough, right? Even if you're an all Madden team, they still can't keep you on your feet for the 4 seconds that you need in order to throw a 50-yard bomb, right?
Yep.
He gets the kick away. They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. The visiting team.
But you're right. There's definitely a different feel here.
Yeah, they feel like a totally different team, and it's weird because we haven't made any adjustments here or anything. They just feel so different.
Well, I'm using this particular defense quite a bit more than I did in the first game
Lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
because I like the wide defensive ends, right? Like, it really helps to...
Get that pressure.
well, also, you get the pressure, but also to contain that run.
Yep.
Like if they're trying to run the ball, it helps to contain that as well.
Law sets up with the pass.
Oh, okay. Well,
Johnny has.
Well, he's a tight end. He's not going to outrun anyone.
yeah. But you see what I mean, right? Like, if they're going to have success throwing the ball, they got to throw those quick, short passes, right?
Yep.
First and 10.
Because he's not going to be able to stay on his feet long enough most of the time to throw anything much longer than that.
Hands it off. Pressure gets the pass off. Missile tackle.
Wow.
He never hesitated.
All the broken tackles.
All the broken tackles, all at once,
Blessed with a golden
on the
arm.
same play.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Under pressure, Rosen thrown behind, but caught.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time, he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
Backing off. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Pressure coming with the pass. That's 3 times in this drive.
See, they've changed gears now. They're throwing those short, quick passes now, right?
Yep.
If this success continues.
Probably trying to bait you so that they can throw a long one.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen.
Come out in the bunch formation, loosening up the coverage on the outside. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete pass. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
The corners are backing off. Drops back, gets the pass off.
No, going to
Face
give
mask.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The big one.
Yeah, the big one, the big face mask.
Ooh, that'll be 15 yards, no question.
Well, now I'm going to have to pull something else out of my bag of tricks because I am just not really knowing what I'm going to be able to do now.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. The visiting team using motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the pass, 2nd down upcoming after
That hit that receiver in the chest. Then again, how many times have I hit a receiver in the chest in this game? Twice.
Yep.
He was hit just as he
That was almost a fumble.
Yeah.
Forces the erratic pass.
Too bad, right? They rush it through there. They rush that ball out so fast that there's literally nothing that you can do about it, right?
Yep.
So he doesn't have to take too many hits.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play.
What'd you end up with here? Call a timeout if you have to.
I'm going to call a
The
timeout
home team call a timeout.
because they are calling plays too fast for me to
Drops back, closing in, looking downfield, guns it over.
kept them out.
Watch it here.
Well,
This
they're
is
going to
a
get
great
their
call on
touchdown,
3rd
I think,
down to
but
keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw.
Yeah, this is very much unlike Madden 05. They seem to get a breath of fresh air every 3rd quarter, right?
Ball 1 inch out. Clinton, the lone back, using motion.
Oop, almost jumped.
On the call.
Yeah, that guy that was behind me reacted way too slow.
Touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Well, it was bound to happen sooner or later.
Number
I
10
didn't
comes
think
in
I
for
was
a
really
10
going to be
point
able
after.
to keep these guys off the board the entire game.
The point after is good. The visiting team still have a long way to go.
Well,
That
that's
last
all
drive,
right.
John, went for a
It only
touchdown
took them
with some
3.5
excellent
minutes to
play
run
calling.
12
The thing
plays,
that
though,
most impressed
right?
me about that last drive was
Yeah, they were
offensive
just
line.
blazing through
Did
it,
a
right?
Good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line.
I didn't have control of the returner there. I tried to call a fair catch in the end zone, but I couldn't.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Number
Fuck your
9,
linebacker.
traffic.
Yeah, you keep him inside.
Drops back.
No, he's going out there in the zone.
Receiver, scrambling around.
Oh.
Throwing
Oh, okay. I'm kind of amazed that that worked, but okay.
Yeah, well, I noticed the guy who was playing the spy there decided to come over and tackle me, right?
Yeah.
So then I just threw it at the guy he was covering before. Because I wasn't gonna fucking deal with that shit.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 35.
They were trying to cheese me for one there.
Calling
Yeah.
an audible.
Hmm.
So I cheesed him right back. And that's why you always look to throw the ball.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Another great catch. Tremendous day for him. 10 catches.
10 catches to Stewart there.
Yeah, it seems like every now and then you have a different player who has a really big game, right?
Pressure, throws it, and it's complete. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Yellow, 73, 16.
We'll just get them to run around a little bit
Yeah.
to disorient the defense so we can throw it to Taylor and get knocked down at the line.
Here's what
Yeah.
happened. The quarterback just
Well,
didn't
that's
have
how
the
they'll
throwing
stop you,
lane for his
right?
pass. We let that one go. The lineman got his hand up, and he batted it down at the line.
I'll bet you the next one you try to throw will probably get knocked down too. It's like a sequence.
He sees something in the defense.
Hey man, you're jinxing it now.
Well, let's see if I'm right.
Set.
Under pressure, throwing short to his left, and he hits his target. Another catch. John, it's incredible that he's been open this many times.
Yeah, the defense has done all they can to try and stop him, but nothing they try seems to work. You know that
They're like, but his jersey says Parkman.
Yeah.
A little chat when this one's over.
Directing traffic.
Oh, you're going to go for the pass, are you?
Pressure coming. Throws it.
Well, they didn't knock it down at least.
Quarterback lets
And that
it go.
means Jones gets one.
Yeah. Well, he's got a few catches in this game already too, because he's your short guy on the right when you go to the curls play now, right?
Calling an audible.
Double man coverage on Gibson.
Yep. Funny that they would double him.
He'll pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off, and it's complete.
Oh, look at this. Oh!
Bumped out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
You know,
Wow.
a couple of inches.
I hate that. You get caught in that animation and there's nothing you can do, right? You can't.
No, you can't even steer the guy.
Yeah, you can't steer him even. You can't do anything except just watch him run out of bounds.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
You calling a dive play here or what?
Yep, we're calling a dive play.
Receives the handoff. Touchdown, home team. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure we got in there, but okay.
Well, you must have broke the plane.
The field. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And so, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays.
Yeah, see, they score and I score right back.
Yep, well, that's good. That's the way to keep them
Those
down,
guys are
right?
working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
Booming kick downfield.
See, they switched things up on that scoring drive, though, that they had, where they started throwing the short passes over the middle.
Yep.
And if they're going to play that way, I can't really do anything much except slow them down, really, right?
Yep.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Clinton, the deep man, running right. He's taken down in the backfield by number 52. He starts out the wrong way.
Yeah, gonna break you over my knee.
Penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
What was that you said that one game? Santa Claus will break you in half?
That's right. Santa Claus will break you in half.
Yeah.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. Law seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks
Okay, well,
in the league,
let's assume they're
he
passing.
might be
I'll
the
leave the
most
dime
accurate.
guy out
It
there.
seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
From the gun, steps up, passing right. Pass was incomplete.
Well, that pass didn't do.
Good job avoiding the
I'm kind of
pass rush.
surprised they didn't throw a pass interference
He had no
flag
choice
there,
but to get
actually,
rid of the ball.
Yeah, they're usually pretty good about that, too.
because it looked like there was a lot of contact there.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
Well, are we going to keep throwing the ball?
Well, that's up to you. You're at the controls. I think you got to play the way that got you here, though, right? You know what I mean?
Changing the play now.
Yeah, so we're going to throw the ball 3 times and then punt.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off.
No, didn't have any time to move that time.
Yeah.
As he makes his 12th
Yeah, that guy
I
playing
don't
the
know
flat
if
out
there's
there was a
anything
little
else
bit
you
more
can run.
alert and got
This
in
is
there
one
and
of
jumped
those
on him.
spots where you just got to give credit to that receiver. And he's been able to beat him no matter what they've tried to do to stop him.
closing in. Throwing. Off the ball. He makes the catch anyway. They convert for the first down on that throw.
What a throw.
Well, I don't know if it was an off-target throw. I think it was right where it needed to be.
Yep. So you got to be careful when you see that linebacker rolling out toward the flat like that. You got to time that throw just right, otherwise he'll have a chance to make a play on it, right?
Pressure, throws it, and this pass is completed.
That guy was sleeping.
Yeah, he ran right by him.
He's one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know what.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receivers. He's trying to hit them right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertips, and most of the time he does it.
Yeah, if by fingertips you mean hit him square in the chest with it so he can't drop it.
Under pressure. With
Sure
the
thing,
throw.
John.
He's on the run. And
Ooh.
he hits his target.
Well, they let that face mask go.
Brings them
Yep.
a first down this time.
If you start putting some heat on your throws, this guy really let it go.
Looks like he's changing the play.
See, Taylor seems to pull away from the man coverage in a way that Gibson just doesn't.
Yeah, well, Gibson's not a very talented receiver, right? He's mainly there
Pressure coming.
on the strength of, yeah, he's there, right?
Yeah, basically.
He's a legacy
That pass is
player
thrown with so much
because we
velocity
didn't
on
draft
it
any
that
wide
the receiver
receivers
never
this
caught up with it.
offseason because we were working on defense.
Calling an audible now.
Well, this ought to kept him completely flat-footed, hey?
They give it to the halfback.
Or not.
4, maybe
Or not.
5 yards on that carry. Now it's 3rd and 6.
Well, I guess,
coming
you know,
up.
4 yards on a run play isn't bad.
No, it's all right.
Directing traffic. Closing in, looking for an option, gets the pass off.
Wow, I thought that was man coverage, but there was nobody left covering him.
Yeah, I was looking for Sensi in the middle, but he still got jammed.
They can't seem to key on what they're doing.
And so I'm just like, well, I guess I'll just throw it to Stewart because he's still standing there.
Yep, and he'll probably catch it again.
Changing the play now. Pressure, throwing short to his left, and the catch is made. Unbelievable as he makes his 14th catch. Second goal.
For 2 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he kind of had to come forward for that one. Unfortunately.
See something
Yeah.
in the defense.
Well, you were running and jumping backwards when you threw that one.
Yeah.
You know, it was the perfect quarterback
Back, under pressure.
technique.
He's
Oh,
looking.
there, you're going to get sacked.
Yep.
On that tackle. Couldn't escape the
It was bound to happen eventually.
Defense was in man coverage, So he had some options out there in the secondary.
That's okay. I think they're going to run out of time before they're able to do anything really substantial on offense anyway.
Calling an audible. Pressure coming.
Wow, they're sending two guys from the same side there.
Were they?
Yeah.
He caught the pass for the touchdown.
He outplayed the...
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess one of them was the defensive end, though. Like, he was just lined up really wide.
We'll go back
Yep.
to the play on the field.
Yeah, the linebacker and the defensive end actually crossed over.
Yep. Sometimes they line up those ends so wide that, you know, when I'm just seeing them move out of the corner of my eye, I assume they're linebackers until I look closer and realize that,
They have a lot of talent
oh,
on the
okay.
offensive side of the
Yep.
ball.
they just had the
Scoring
defensive
runs
end
this
lined up
aren't all
like
that unusual for him.
Four spaces too wide.
two gaps outside of the tight end,
As an
right?
Yeah.
offensive coach in this
No.
league, you're always making...
It's like, who does that?
Yeah, he's almost lined up in the
Defense on his
flat
heels,
already.
Get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys. If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive.
Well,
This isn't
I
much
don't know.
time
I think maybe we'll assume pass and we'll play dime defense here.
Giving some cushion on the outside.
See, I get my defensive ends fairly wide in this formation too, but not as wide as those guys do.
Dropping back to pass on first down.
That's a backward pass.
Oh my God! Somebody picked
Santa
that up.
Claus
Santa
picks
Claus
it
got
up
it.
and scores a touchdown.
They brought it
Wow.
all the way back for a touchdown.
On these turnover situations,
We're blowing these guys out
everyone's
like they're
going one way,
the,
and then the ball
who
starts
did
going
we
the
blow
other
out in
way.
preseason
The next
now?
thing you
Pirates.
know, the
Yeah.
defense has 6
You know
points.
what? The Comets last week played better than these guys.
Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know what's going on this week. They're just playing down to the competition, I guess.
Wow. Yeah, they're playing terrible. Wow.
And the kickoff team
Unbelievable.
comes out onto the field.
I mean, I know they have a couple of injuries, but none of them are particularly key players unless they were like team captains or something. Is that a thing in this game?
I don't think so. I didn't notice if they had an importance statistic for the players in this game.
He takes a knee.
But this team is
visiting
loaded
team
with
need to
99
rebound
rated
quickly as
players
they start
anyways,
this
right?
drive.
Or 90
At the
plus
20.
rated players at least.
Yeah, so, you know, importance
not-
is kind of irrelevant.
Yeah, so it's not like they're going to hugely miss somebody if they get injured because the backup is just as good, right?
Closing in, throwing. The pass falls incomplete.
But yeah,
He was
look at
there,
that.
but the
Like they
pass
can't
slipped out of his
catch.
hand.
They
The coaching staff thinks
Wow,
that he has
they
some
can't
of the best
run.
hands in the team. And it's surprising to see him drop
I'm
a pass
almost
like
tempted
that.
to start
They'll go
playing
from the I
prevent now.
formation. Using motion. Come on, partner. Dropping back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. On the run. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he
Well, he
doesn't throw
beat
it
his
behind
two
him. He
coverage
doesn't
guys
throw it
there, but
over
at
their
least they
head.
still
He
stuck
throws
with
it
him
where
and
they're
tackled
going.
him.
Yep, they did.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 36. The corners playing off a bit. Gets the call. Setting up play.
Oh, come on. Who's going to believe play action at this point of the game? Really?
It's a run play. It's a run play.
300 yards passing.
See, I tried experimenting with that commit to the pass, commit to the run thing. Because you have that on the playmaker stick.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't affect anybody except for defensive backs. So your linebackers and linemen are still just as dumb versus the play action as they are
And this offense
at
is
any
clicking.
other time,
They're
right?
making the
I see,
right
I see.
calls at the right time.
Well, I guess
It's first
we'll
and
just
10.
keep doing our
Ball
stuff
on the
here.
35-yard line.
Empty backfield.
5th play of this drive. With the throw. Comes
Oh, look
up
at that. They found a hole in the middle there.
Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know,
Well,
as a
that'll
receiver,
happen now
all
and
you
then.
have to do is
Yep,
get a
that
step,
will.
and this guy's going to put the ball on you. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom.
John, who the hell are you
Defender's left
talking
lying
about?
there in his back.
It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice
You know
job
who
of getting
who the
off
hell
line
John
and
is talking
getting
about?
into
He must be
his
watching a
pass
different football
Yeah,
game.
the
They got
ball
like the little
bounced right off
portable
his
TV up
fingertip.
there.
Yeah, no, I'm I'm totally clueless as to who they're talking about.
You know those old little battery-powered Sony TVs with the radio antennas?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah, he's got one of those up there, and he's watching a different football game and not this one.
With the pass.
Well,
Hot potato pass.
Yeah. And the corner didn't get it, right?
Yep.
See, that's the thing, right? This is a 50-50 thing, right? When I play a zone defense like this, what I'm hoping is when the cornerback makes a play on the ball, which he doesn't actually do anything here, right? Like, he doesn't even try.
Yeah, instead he just kind of runs into the guy and doesn't tackle him.
But, you know, it's an all or nothing thing, because by the time they've moved the ball down to this point, they're only one, maybe two plays from getting in the end zone anyway.
Yep.
So I don't really feel like I'm losing anything by taking a gamble and trying this, because what's going to happen is either he'll throw the ball into the path of a defender, or
he won't.
He won't.
Go back to the game.
And depending on which way the dice roll goes, I guess, then, you know.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And so we see this.
What do you think? Should I put the onside? Yep, they're going to try an onside kick, so I guess I did the right thing.
At least you can select the onside kick play.
Yeah, Madden 12 is stupid, man. Like, wow.
Yeah, you can't select the onside kick play in Madden 12.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can, but I haven't figured out how yet, because it just automatically brings up kickoff return, like the standard kickoff return play, whether you're expecting an onside kick or not.
Yeah, it was totally screwed up.
Yeah.
Changing the play now. On the ground. Gain of 2.
But at this point, it's not really going to matter.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Let's go, come on. Dropping back, under pressure, surveying the field. And he hits his target. Number 37 pulls in another pass, bringing his total to 8.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense
You've got lots of players who've got multiple catches in this game.
Yep. Yeah, sadly I don't think they count the ones that you hit the player with that they don't put their hands up for as a drop. They just count it as hitting the player with the ball in an incomplete pass.
He'll keep it. Breaks free of the defense. This one is just about in the books.
Well, that looks like you should be able to finish this one out now.
1st and 10.
But anyway, I guess I did score on them twice, too, so, you know. They scored on me twice, I scored on them twice.
Yep.
And you scored on them a whole bunch of times in this game.
I definitely tried.
Well, you still scored 41 on these guys, right? So.
Number 37. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Well, that should be it. Oh, you're actually going to kick the field goal too, are you?
3-yard attempt.
They just got a regular defense on. They're not even expecting it. They're not even putting a field goal block out.
I totally ended up not holding the button there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can hold the button. I thought you could.
I don't remember.
Maybe that's something they introduced in Madden 05.
Yeah, I don't remember if you can or not.
Oh, shit. I just went and kicked that out of bounds. No, I didn't.
You didn't. You kicked it into the end zone.
He takes a knee.
I guess they're going to get one more gasp, right?
With the game pretty much over, let's see if they try a Hail Mary here. They'll pass on 1st down. With the pass, the 30. Looks like they'll go with a hurry.
They're going to go with a hurry up, but they're going to run out of time.
Yep, you can't hurry up in 2 seconds.
Well, did we ever kick these guys' asses? Holy cow.
This is Al Michaels with John.
Yeah, they totally got wrecked.
Yep.
If I'd have used our timeouts there, I probably could have scored a touchdown.
Yeah. Well, anyway. I'm really surprised at how well things went.
I'm really surprised at how bad they played.
Yeah, I don't know whether I can really take any credit for this or not, to tell you the truth.
Well, you did get a defensive touchdown.
I got 2 defensive touchdowns in this one.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, see, they still threw for 329 yards, right? You know, like, so you leak yardage like crazy against these guys when they do decide to play a more possession style of game. The whole idea is you just don't want to give up the super big plays, right? Meanwhile, you did manage 53 yards rushing and 446 yards passing.
Yep.
And the only giveaway we had was that fumble. So there. So you had a 104 rating, 451 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Completed 71% of your passes with a long one of 40 yards. And Santa Claus also had 46 yards on the ground with a rushing touchdown.
And a rushing average of 5.7 yards a carry.
That's right. So there you go. You got Stewart with 14 catches, and then Taylor with 12, and Iannacone with 8. And Oliver managed to get 5 catches, even though he played a little bit lesser role in this one. So, looks like as usual, Santa Claus leading the way with 9 tackles and 2 sacks.
4 sacks total.
And then somehow or another, this cornerback got a sack. I think that was on one of those mad scramble around plays kind of thing.
I think so too, yeah.
Because I don't actually have the outside corners come on a blitz like ever.
Yeah, it probably was. Because he's a dime guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's why he got the sack, because in the dime package I do send him on a blitz. Anyway, and then my left end managed to get a sack in this game. And of course we had our rookie cornerback again now with a pick, and the other guy. So the 2 outside corners each got interceptions. So Santa Claus now has 2 defensive touchdowns on the season.
Yep.
And I scored 2 defensive touchdowns in this one. Here, 3 for 3 kicking field goals. You had 1 inside the 20 and 1 touchback. Yeah, that one that was a touchback ended up being like a really short punt. You only netted like 18 yards on that or something, right? So he managed a 66.5. So he did manage to bring his pass completion percentage up about 10% from the first half. But threw for 340 yards, but threw 2 interceptions, including a pick 6. So they didn't make much of an effort to run the ball. Like, that's why I was playing basically. Well, actually, for this game, generally speaking, most of the opponents that we face their play selection is like this, right?
Yep.
So that's why I designed my defense with mainly nickel and dime packages only, right? I do run a 3-4 as well. Like if they line up and say a 1 wide receiver set or something, then I'll throw a 3-4 out there. But I find that the other linebackers on this team are just not good enough at covering, right? Yeah,
they had an abnormal number of drops.
Yeah, they had 10 drops in 53 pass attempts, right?
Yeah, that's 1 in 5 passes.
Yeah, so that's quite a lot. They dropped quite a few passes in this game. And they had the longest one they had was 30 yards. So, you know. And it looks like their cornerback had the lead in tackles here, along with the strong safety. Free safety. You didn't do very much running today, so the linebackers didn't get very many big numbers today.
I have a feeling the Goblins aren't going anywhere fast, though.
Well, in the first game, even though the score ended up being somewhat lopsided, if I remember right, it took a while to like you kind of jumped all over them in the first quarter, but then they sort of stiffened up a little bit and played a somewhat competitive game. But this one here, they were like a wet noodle all game long, right?
Yep.
Anyway, I guess we'll celebrate. We swept the Goblins in the home and home series this season.
That we did.
So I guess we'll be back for the Elves' next game.
Indeed.
Until then,
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.